Welcome back, YouTube. This is C Shows back with another top 10 teams of the week. NFL season is over. I'm not going to do my recap and picks yet. I'm going to do my picks tomorrow and think about the injuries that are coming in and stuff and talk about the games tomorrow, just all of them, and talk about the picks I'm going to make. And let's get to number 10, the 49ers. Struggled early on in the season because of injuries. They've had that Giants game they had, pretty much all their starters were out. No, it was the Jets game, my bad. The Jets game, all their starters got hurt in that one game. But everyone's back now, and they're looking amazing. They just obliterated the Patriots 33-6. It was embarrassing. They do face Seattle next, and they have some big injuries. Deebo Samuel will not be playing. The Wilson Jr. running back will not be playing. He had 3 touchdowns last week. But I think they still can win that game. You'll see who I'll be picking in that game tomorrow. But yeah. Number 9, the Tennessee Titans. They were number 4 for me last week, but I think what happened to them is they showed me that what they really are. A quarterback away. Like, Tannehill is not a superstar quarterback who can make throws to get you back in the game. He was limited by that Steelers defense. Like, if a Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson was facing that defense, they would be able to make plays. And that's why I dropped them that far. Number 8, the Colts, which I think they're gonna win that division against the Titans. I think they're gonna win. They're gonna beat the Titans twice. The Titans' schedule gets kind of crunchy down to the stretch. It gets really hard. They face the Browns, the Colts twice. They face some tough teams, the Ravens. So yeah, I think the Colts will win that division. Number 7, the Cleveland Browns. Unfortunately, has lost Odell Beckham for the season, but honestly, might be a blessing in disguise because when they went without him, for some reason the offense just seems to click without him. Just Baker starts to flow better, the running game starts to be better because I think with Odell they try to force him too much, which that's why I think it fits better with when he's out. It's weird to say, but I still got the Browns high at number 7. Number 6, the Bills. They have dropped a lot. They did beat the Jets. They were just testing out some new stuff. They had all field goals. They had to come back soon because they faced the Seahawks in a couple of weeks. I think they have another easy game next week, but they'll be 6-2, and then they'll probably they face the Patriots, and then they face the Seahawks. So yeah, so they can win the Patriots game, and then they can just I think they can beat the Seahawks. The Seahawks have struggled lately. 5, the Steelers. I'm finally giving them a little bit of respect because they have an amazing defense. TJ Watt is second best defensive player in the game. He's so good. Big Ben's doing all right. He did look shaky. 3 picks, 1 touchdown. 2 touchdowns. He looked really shaky. Like he looked like I thought he was gonna look like at the beginning of the season. So hopefully he can bounce back against the Ravens. I don't think so, but I don't know. But their defense is just phenomenal. It's amazing. They shut down Derrick Henry. They shut down Saquon Barkley. They shut down every running back they face. It's just amazing. Kareem Hunt. Now, these 4 teams, I think, can win the Super Bowl. Like, this is the AFC and NFC championship games, in my opinion. 4, the Baltimore Ravens. This Lamar Jackson's amazing. He hasn't even had an amazing game yet. They still only have 1 loss. Like, he's had an amazing game a couple weeks ago, but he hasn't had one of those games yet, which he will have a couple of those this year, and they still haven't lost. Their defense, they just got that Yannick dude from Minnesota for only a 3rd and 4th round pick. Their pass rush just got even better. They got Dez Bryant. They got a deep threat receiver. So yeah, their team's looking great. 3, the Seattle Seahawks. I think they'll be the kings of the NFC. Seahawks. They did just lose to the Cardinals, and another Cardinals went in my top 10. That's mostly because I want to see a little bit more from them yet. And the Seahawks are just amazing with Russell Wilson. They're going to make the playoffs easy. They might even win the division. He's just the MVP of the league so far. Which that video will be coming out after week 8. The halfway reward predictions. 2, the Packers. Which I think it will be the Packers versus the Seahawks in the NFC Championship game. I think those are the 2 best teams in the NFC. Packers are the 2nd best team in the NFL. They got back to what they do. Score a lot. And they play good defense. They get good pass for us. And they only have 2 turnovers. And it gets one of the best defenses in the league. Number 1, Chiefs. They're going to go probably back-to-back. Pat Mahomes hasn't even been playing amazing, and they've still been romping every team they face. I don't get how they're so good. They just get picked up Le'Veon Bell. I don't know. They have some... This doesn't make any sense. Pat Mahomes is one of a kind. He's so amazing. I might actually... For you guys. I might get this set up for you guys. To where I do my... Hey, I'll do safeties. I'll do safeties. I'll do safeties. Those were my locks of the week for my betting. Got the 49ers run right. Got the Seattle run wrong. Bears run wrong. Green Bay. So I went 3-2. So I did decent. Let's go to the top 10 safeties as of right now in the NFL. Number 10, Eddie Jackson, which he just had a touchdown tonight. Watching the Bears game, he had a touchdown, but they did just lose. But we'll talk about that more tomorrow when I make my picks. Number 9, Michael Hyde, very solid safety for Buffalo. He's always been just really consistent. He's been in the league for like 8 to 9 years. He's just always been really consistent. Number 8, Kevin Byrne, pretty damn good safety for the Titans. That's a good. Their defense is actually really bad, but their pass coverage defense is not bad. It's the rushing defense that's really bad. I don't know why. They have Clowney. They have Jim and Deham. Like, they have, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Number 7, Budda Baker. Which once I do this list at the end of the season, he might be in the top 4, top 5. He is playing out of his mind right now for the Cardinals. I really like the way he's playing. He had 0 picks in his whole career before the season. He has 2 in the last 2 games. He's playing phenomenal, even though he did get caught down by DK. That was an amazing play by DK Metcalf. 6, Justin Simmons, very solid safety for the Broncos. And I just wanted to talk about this for the Broncos. I hope they don't give up on Drew Lock because you have so much injuries, and he's such a talented quarterback, but I just hope they don't give up on him because I know everybody tends to give up on quarterbacks fast. Number 5, Anthony Harris, very good safety for the Vikings. Very underrated, too. You don't hear a lot of people talk about him, but he's a very good safety. Very good safety. 4, Tyrann Mathieu. Blew up last year. Won the Super Bowl. He's amazing. He's still amazing. I always thought he was going to be some type of amazing player coming out of LSU. He was one of my favorite players for LSU. That team was fun to watch. 3, Harrison Smith. Big hitter. Good zone coverage also. And yeah, he's just solid. He's not really like that big of a talker. He's just consistent at playing this game. 2, Minkah Fitzpatrick. The Dolphins traded him to the Steelers for a first-round pick. They did have good picks, but they lost a stud. Well, they weren't using him right, but they lost a stud. Had like 5 touchdowns since he came to the Steelers. 10 picks. He's a phenomenal player. Number 1 is obviously obvious. It's Jamal Adams. He's just a stud. Little stud. He's everywhere on the field. Linebacker, pass coverage, sacks. He's just a stud. I'll do my top 10 CBs with my picks tomorrow. So you'll see that tomorrow. And be on the lookout for a little bit more content. And that will be the end of the video. Peace.